The MP Concepts smoke taillight covers that we have here today will be an easy and affordable way to smoke the taillights on your 2018 and newer Mustang as opposed to swapping to a brand new set. Now, this set of covers will feature a durable thermoformed acrylic build along with that smoked appearance, all for right around 70 to 80 bucks. Install is going to be essentially a peel and stick job here, guys, thanks to the included 3M tape. So figure soft 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, and I would say about 15 minutes or so to complete from start to finish, as we'll demonstrate for you later in the video. So full disclosure here, guys, I have a very similar set of covers currently installed on my 2019 GT at home, and I absolutely love them. They flow extremely well with the piano black deck lid panel, along with that same material that kind of surrounds the angular taillights on the 2018 and newer cars. Now, what's even more impressive is that due to the combination of the bright factory LED taillights and the smoked but not completely blacked out covers, you're still getting a ton of light through the covers themselves, both day and night. So you really don't have to worry about these affecting your visibility along with your safety. But going back to the original purpose of these covers, and pretty obvious, right? To deliver that aggressive appearance through a smoke lens. Now, traditionally, there are a few different ways to go about doing this. You can certainly opt for a vinyl material, which we do have on the site for the 2018 and newer cars for roughly half the cost of the plastic covers. The issue here, or the problem, is that these newer, more angular taillights do pose a certain extra challenge of install when compared to the straight up and down taillights of the 15 through 17 cars. Now, I don't know how often you guys have messed with vinyl out there, but let me just say that working with these small bends is really not always easy to nail, especially if this is your first time doing it. So it's one thing that can be a bit challenging and a bit frustrating. Now, of course, there's always the die method, which I don't even think people use anymore. And then last but not least, there are the options of just switching to a completely different taillight, which can get a bit expensive. So that leaves the covers that we have here. Now, the end result, I think, is going to speak for itself. It's a very clean look when done correctly. And that, again, is due to the fact that these are really formed well to the factory taillights and the shape of the taillight themselves. Now, construction will be that thermoform smoked acrylic. Again, you're getting 6 pieces in total here, guys, to cover each bar. And then finally, the included 3M tape, which is going to make for an easy installation. But speaking of which, now comes a point in the video where we want to show you just what it takes to get these installed on your 2018 and newer car at home. So without further ado, sit back, relax, check out our detailed walkthrough and tool breakdown right now.
Tools for this install, just a pair of scissors. Now, before we get this on our Mustang, we're gonna do a little bit of prep work. Taking the provided 3M tape, we're gonna cut a few pieces and run them along the flat edges so we can get them put onto the Mustang. Go ahead and take your tape and run it along the straight edges. Trim on that side. Then we're going to go ahead and take one on the underside of the lip here and do the same. Any excess, feel free to trim off. And we will do the same with the other side. Now that you have it prepped with the 3M tape, go ahead and peel the back side so we can get that stuck onto our tail light. Now, each one of these has an indicator on the bottom side of their position. This one would be L1, which is going to be the most inner. L2 would be the next one out, and then L3 would be the furthest from the center. Go ahead and get that firmly pressed in place. And then we'll continue with L2 and L3. Now that we have those firmly in place, we're gonna go ahead and do the same on the other side. And that's gonna wrap it up for this review and install of the MP Concepts Smoke taillight covers, fitting all 18 and newer Ford Mustangs. For anything else Ford Mustang related and cool content just like this, feel free to hit that subscribe button at AmericanMuscle.com.